Hey guys, Tony here, and as promised, I'm back to show you some new vinyl. Actually, everything in this pile is used, which is kind of an odd thing for me. It's probably the first video I've made showing just used vinyl. The reason being, and the reason why I'm back so soon, is because a friend of mine, my buddy Sean, who went to high school with one of my best friends since high school, he's moving and he's shedding some of his collections, so I got a stack of vinyl for free, and as we all know, there's nothing better than free vinyl. Um, Most of these are really cool finds. A couple of them are kind of beat up, but I took them anyway, just to check out, and I figure if I really like them, I'll invest in a better copy. Um, but yeah, some cool stuff here, and a few things at the end I'll show that I bought, but everything is used, and most of it is free, was free. I just wanted to thank you guys for watching my video with my daughter. um, Quick little video. I figured I'd just do it on a whim. Um, Thank you for all the really nice comments. Yeah, I mean, she's the light of my life, literally. I mean, there's something, it's a great experience, first of all, just, having a kid. And as I say, coming home after a tough day. I mean, everybody says it's so cliche, but it's true. You come home after a tough day, and she runs to you, "Daddy, Daddy," it's awesome. But yeah. So thank you. Anyway, so I'll get started here. I hope everybody's well, and I also want to say welcome to all the new subscribers. There's been a bunch recently, so thanks for watching, subscribing, and please feel free to comment. I love getting comments. So alright, so the first one I figured I'd show first because it's actually my record, always was my record. I've had it in my collection for years, and I let my buddy Sean borrow it, and sure enough, a couple years go by, and I finally got it back. Ozzy, Blizzard of Oz, Ozzy's first solo album after he left Sabbath. 1980 release. This is on, I'm sorry, released in 1981, I believe. Yeah, 81. Jet Records. Cover's a little bit beat, but the record's fine, and yeah, you can't go wrong with this. I mean, I don't know, of course, and Crazy Train. Crazy Train is such a great song, but I could hardly listen to it. It's like so played out. Um, Goodbye to Romance, probably the best tune on here, one of them at least. Suicide Solution, Mr. Crowley. Just the whole album's great, and happy to get it back finally. Can't go wrong with early Ozzy, you just can't. This one I'm really happy to get, and it's in nice condition. The James Gang, your album. Love the James Gang, always have. Joe Walsh is just something. I mean, besides being a fantastic player, he just he adds like this element of humor to this little bit to a lot of his work, and it just makes it. This is on I believe it's an original on Bluesway ABC, and cool record. They do a killer version of the Buffalo Springfield Stephen Stills tune, Bluebird, awesome. But also there's Funk Number 48. If you're familiar with Funk 49, it's a different tune, but kind of has that same feel. But overall, fantastic record. They leave the raps and in between song banter, and it's really cool. It adds to the album. Also in the runoff, the final groove on both sides. The side one says, side A says, "Turn me over, turn me over, turn me over," and side B says, "Play me again, play me again." And you could tell they're just partying through this whole album. So yeah, really happy to get this. I like that gatefold too. I mean, cool stuff. James Gang, Joe Walsh, great stuff. I got another copy of Sergeant Pepper. You know, I have two copies of Sergeant Pepper. I'm not happy with either one of them. And this one, I mean, it's better than what I have. The vinyl is, so much better actually. It's one of those albums I love, but it's hard to put down good money and pay for it again. It's like I know it so well, and it's like, do I really want to drop however much for a really good copy? And it's like, how often am I really gonna listen to it? So Anyway, hopefully I could take a copy I have and put together something good. The vinyl on the back, I mean the cover is a little bit beat, but it's not bad, and the vinyl's beautiful. So, you know, maybe someday I'll get around to getting a pristine copy. But right now, there's just so much stuff I'm checking out and discovering. It's tough to spend money on. But anyway, this one I'm really happy to get. Quicksilver Messenger Service, Shady Grove. This is their third record, and there's a lineup change. This actually includes Nicky Hopkins, who played with the Stones and all the British bands. He joined for this album, and yeah, cool record. I mean, San Francisco '60s psychedelic band. You know, they're ranked up there with the Dead and Jefferson Airplane, and a really nice copy of this. Happy to get it for free, and it is on Capitol, the green Capitol label. So happy to get that. This one I'm really happy to get as well. I've always wanted to get this record. Never see it too much for some reason. Almost every other record by this band I see, but not this one. At least of their early work. Yes, their first album. Fantastic. I love Yes. It's just such a great band. On Atlantic. I have a lot of their albums. I did not have this. 1969. Great stuff. Beyond and Before, I See You, Yesterday and Today, Looking Around. They do a great cover, too, of Every Little Thing, the Beatles tune. And that last tune, Survival, that awesome tune. My buddy Sean that actually gave me this record used to cover that. I believe that's the tune. That opening riff, that is just awesome. So I'm really happy to get this in beautiful shape. Now this one is absolutely beat, but I really liked it. I'm glad I borrowed it from him. I'll probably try and find a better copy if I can. Great stuff. But yeah, the cover's beat, the vinyl's beat. It plays, but there's a lot of surface noise, and I just gotta find a better copy. Moby Grape, their first album on Columbia. Excellent, excellent stuff. Psych blues, rock, I mean, just really great stuff. Of course, you have Skip Spence on here, Bob Mosley. Just a fantastic 60s band, and I really like this album. Take a look and see if I can remember. This is an original song of Columbia. Just a cool record. I'm happy to get it. Want to probably get a better copy, so very cool. Here's one I already had. I figured I'd take it anyway, and maybe this one's a little bit better. I can't remember. I think mine's in okay shape. I just took it anyway. Leonard Cohen, Songs of Leonard Cohen. Great album by him. Just great stuff. So, there you go. It's classic. I mean, that cover is like iconic. Here's one I'm not familiar with at all. And I'm familiar with the band, but just not this album. And my friend highly recommended it. The Jam Sound Effects. In really nice shape on Polydor. So, looking forward to checking this out. Another album I'm just super happy to get. Patti Smith Group, Wave. Great stuff. Dancing Barefoot. So You Want to Be a Rock and Roll Star, Birds cover. Hymn, Revenge, Citizenship. 7 Ways of Going, Broken Flag, and Wave. Just cool record. Happy to get it. This one, I don't know, it's some kind of compilation. I don't think I've really seen this before. David Bowie's Chameleon compilation. It's on Star Call Records. Really strange, but hey, it has Starman, Aladdin Sane, Sorrow, Diamond Dogs, 1984, Heroes, Breaking Glass, Beauty and the Beast, Look Back in Anger, DJ. So, cool. I'll have to check this out more. Now this band here, I've wanted to check out for a while. I have heard a few things by them and liked it. But when my buddy first got these records, we used to just kind of laugh at their name and their album covers. He gave me 2 of their albums. I think the other 1 or 2 he sold, unfortunately. But he did have these 2. He held on to them and gave them to me, and I'm happy to have them. But yeah, we used to just kind of laugh at them. But you know, I've wanted to check him out for seriously now. Spooky Tooth. I mean, what a great name. Yeah, it doesn't get better than Spooky Tooth. This is Spooky 2. So, I'm guessing their second album. Yeah, I don't know much. They do a cover of Evil Woman. But, looking forward to listening to this. It's in decent shape. A little bit of wear on the cover, but still happy to get this. And this one's in really nice shape. And, yeah, looking forward to it. Spooky Tooth, Tobacco Road. We used to laugh at this cover. It's just such a great cover, you know? So, very cool. This one I'm really happy to get as well. I haven't listened to it yet, but I hear it's fantastic. Genesis Live. And this is, you know, Peter Gabriel era Genesis. It's a reissue. It's on Famous Charisma label. The label's a little bit different, but yeah, happy to get it. There you go. I have got a replacement copy from my Axis Bold as Love. My copy was just beat. I mean, my copy was shot. The vinyl's kind of shot, so happy to finally get a nice copy of this. Again, another one it's tough to spend a lot of money on. Even, you know, you're in the store and it's like, I'll get this instead, you know. Up from the Sky, I mean, this is a classic album. If you don't have this, go out and buy it, like, today. Spanish Castle Magic. If 6 Was 9, Little Wing. I mean, Wait Until Tomorrow. Castles Made of Sand. Bold as Love. Just a cool record. Classic. And for the last free record here, probably the one I'm most happy to get, is to add to my Pink Floyd collection, A Momentary Lapse of Reason. Their 1984 record, 1987. So this is post Roger Waters Pink Floyd. David Gilmour at the helm, and it's a great album. I used to have this cassette when I was a kid. I used to listen to Learning to Fly a lot. I love that tune. But also, yeah, Dogs of War, One Slip, On the Turning Away is fantastic. The New Machine, yet another movie, Sorrow, Terminal Frost. I mean, cool record. I'm definitely more partial, as probably most people are, to Roger Waters, Eric Floyd, but it's a cool record. So very happy to get that. Well, these next few I bought today, and all really happy to get these. The Dead, Grateful Dead, Reckoning. I've had this CD of this since I was a kid, and I love it. It's a great live set, filmed, recorded and filmed live. I guess I know they put out a movie. I think maybe it was at a different venue, but from the same tour, 1981, and recorded live at the Warfield Theater, San Francisco. I think that they put this out. They filmed it and made a movie. But a great live set. I mean, you have Dire Wolf. That's one of my favorite all-time Grateful Dead songs. The Race Is On. It Must Have Been the Roses. Dark Hollow. China Doll. Jackaro. Deep Elm Blues. Cassidy. It's also one of my favorite Dead songs. It's a song based, for the most part, it's about Neil Cassidy of Jack Kerouac on the Road fame. He was also the driver for the Merry Pranksters bus, Further, the Painted Bus, the Magic Bus. Just a legendary character, and yeah, I mean, On the Road was like a huge inspiration to me when I was a kid. Like, seriously, I've read that book no less than 20 times. Like, Kerouac was a big influence on me. If you haven't read On the Road by Jack Kerouac, read it. It's one of those books that just like makes you just excited to be alive, you know, and experience life. It's a great book, so check it out. Yeah, so Cassidy, Birdsong, Ripple, On the Road. I love Birdsong in this. On the Road again, and this is actually like in beautiful shape for just a few dollars. The 2 LP set, it's beautiful. There's just a clipped corner, which sucks, but can't complain. It's so nice. Love this work here. So, and this one I also picked up today. Haven't listened to it yet. I hear this is really a good album though. Ruth is Stranger Than Richard by Robert Wyatt of Soft Machine fame. I believe this is like his second or third solo album. I know Rock Bottom was before this, which is another album I want to get. So, and I paid a really, really excellent price for this. I mean, and it's on the Virgin label. I mean, really, it was just a few bucks. So there you go. Really happy to get this. And I see this going online for a lot more than what I paid. So happy to get this. Looking forward to listening to it. One more thing, when I went to go pay for the, I'm sorry, a couple more things, but when I went to go pay for the Grateful Dead and the Robert Wyatt record, they had a pile of records that had not yet been priced, and I took a quick glance through, and I pulled this out. It's a beautiful day. I'm so happy to finally get this. Another San Francisco 60s band. Really happy to get this. I've been searching for a reasonably priced copy in good condition, and this is in really, really nice condition. It's not an original. It's on the San Francisco Sound series, I guess. Some kind of reissue. But still, I mean, it has this cover, and it's in beautiful shape, and so happy to get it. I listened to it earlier. White Bird, I mean, it's considered psych, and I guess it kind of is, but there's also a lot of folk and jazz influences on here, and so happy to get it. Jeff the Record Man, I know you know what this is, so I'm very happy to get this. And for $3, this one I bought, not too crazy about it yet. Big Star 1000 was talking about Caravan, and I've been trying to get some of their earlier records, like In the Land of Pink and Gray, and For Girls That Go Plump in the Night, I think it is. I'm trying to get those, and they're just so hard to come by. The store had this, so I grabbed it. Caravan live at the Royal Theatre. So it's Caravan with the New Symphonia, and it's basically Caravan with a symphony. And it's really interesting. I won't say it's bad. It's just, you know, I gotta kind of really get used to it, listen to it more. I'm just not familiar with any of it, really, so so far I wasn't crazy about it on first listen, so I gotta go back to that. Finally, one I'm most happy about here, and I just can't believe, to be honest with you, what I paid for this and the condition it was in. Now, this was still in shrink wrap. It wasn't sealed, but it was still in shrink wrap. I took the shrink wrap off. I know Big Star 1000 just showed this as well. So happy to get this. I'm on Duel 2, and this is Wolf City. Excellent, excellent album. I really like this album a lot. It's in beautiful shape. It's like brand new almost. It's amazing. Like, it was still in the shrink wrap, and I opened it. I'm like, I'm the first person to look at the gatefold on this thing. And it's just such a cool album. And of course, I'm on Duel 2, the German krautrock band. It's very psychedelic, just very experimental. And it is on the United Artists label. The thing is literally like, it looks brand new. And I paid a very, very, very reasonable price for this. And so happy to get it. So there you go, guys. Those are my finds. All used. So I'm actually, my most recent buying frenzy is kind of winding down. I'm only expecting a few more things in the mail. So I should be back fairly soon with a new update. But till then, thanks for watching as always. And please leave me some comments, and I'll see you soon. Thanks.